welcome back to Dreadfully Dainty Dips. I'm Lindsay. If you're new here, hi, welcome to the Dreadful family. Okay, so today we're going to play around with some decals from Voza. So I have some Voza nail mail. They are a water slide decal company. So we are just going to have a play with some decals today. So this is her Try Me kit. This is a free kit. Yes, that's right. Free on her site. Comes with little bitty samples that you can try to see if you like it if you're new to water slides. It comes with different kinds of water slides, so you can kind of have a play with all of them and kind of see, you know, what you like, what you don't like. You do pay $1 for shipping, or at least I did for where I'm at, but I believe it's the same for everybody. Anyway, okay, so here is Voza's information. And on the back of her card, it has the different methods at which you can apply your water slides. So there's gel method, dip method, and nail polish method. And today we are going to do gel method. And I'm just kind of reading over the card there. I mean, you cannot beat free. So, and there's a lot that comes in this little package. Okay, so this is, again, the Voza Try Me kit. This is everything that comes in the kit. So, as I said, you get one kit to put together. They're all small samples. Yeah, so here's the back of this. And these are different ways that different people like to apply their water slides, and you'll see later in the video I take a double shot of the back of this because it has my name on it and I didn't know that. Anyway, okay, so this is the first card, our water slide. It is a polka dot and white overlay. The next one is This a Dream solid design chunk. Next up we have Cactus Paradise Peekaboo Wrap Chunk. This one here is actually sectioned off so you can cut it on the squares. Okay, so next up we have half a sheet of large decals. So these are not full, you know, like a full nail. These are just you cut around the flowers and you're only going to stick the flower on your nail. Next up we have half a sheet of regular size decals. Again, the same flowers, just a little bit smaller. And then next we have a full sheet of small decals. So that's cool, you get a full sheet here. So it's really neat that they give you all three sizes. So there's large, regular, and small. You can decide, you know, if you have big nails, if you have, you know, smaller nails. You can put the small ones on your kiddos. But anyway, so that's really cool that you get all three sizes to try out before you order. The last one says this is a chunk of pop style decals. So I got some blue flowers there. Those are pretty. And then this one said chunk of metallic decals, but the hearts that I received, I don't think were metallic. And then the small sample is a holographic decal. Isn't that pretty cool? Love some leopard and cheetah print. Okay, so this is everything that came in the Try Me kit. I have already applied white gel polish today. White, I figured a lot of your decals are white or clear black, like backgrounds. So I chose white because I really wanted them to pop so that you'd be able to see them. So, in my opinion, the lighter the background, the better that your decals are going to show up. But, personal preference. Okay, so I'm going to read the card here. We're going to lay down a base gel coat first. And then here in a second, you're going to see me notice that my name is on there. which was really cool because you were on her Facebook group. You wrote down instructions on how you apply your water slides, and it was kind of like a contest, and I won, and I didn't know that I was going to be on one of their inserts. So I thought that was really cool, along with 4 other ladies. So that was really neat and unexpected. Okay, so I'm just applying my base gel here. Nothing to it. We're going to give that a cure. And then I'm going to use my Dipped in Chaos, the little green container, to hold some water. You can just use any old water. This is just a bottle I have in my nail room. And then you're going to need a silicone tool of some sort, or a stamper, a nail file, some top coat, gel top coat that is, and some scissors so that we can start cutting out our decals. Okay, so I've sped this up a little bit, but it's just really simple. You want to cut it just a little bit slightly bigger than your actual nail. So I just kind of eyeballed it, kind of cut them out. You know, you want to make sure that it's going sidewall to sidewall and cuticle to free edge. So I cut them a little bit bigger because you can always, you know, take away, but you can't add to. Rule of thumb. Oh, that cactus one is so neat. Okay, and so for the flowers, these are not full sheets, so I'm not just going to cut a square. So you're going to actually cut around the flower as close as you can to get rid of the excess like background paper, because we don't need that on the nail. So, and plus if it's a white background, that's going to show up whatever you don't cut away. So just keep that in mind. And then I figured we'll put one of the small size decals on there to go with it. So again, just cut as close as you can to your image. It doesn't have to be perfect. All right, we're gonna lay that one down. And then lastly, okay, so this one is a full sheet or a full nail, but you have different colors and, you know, going on here. So I wanted the colors to all show on my nail, if that makes sense. But I mean, you could do it vertical, you could do it horizontal, you know, with the colors, but the pattern's the same, so it doesn't really matter. It's just whatever you want to do. Okay, so I'm gonna grab some tweezers, and we can do this 2 ways. So you can take your water slide and put it directly into your water, like I'm about to show you. It's gonna soak it up really quickly. Or you will see later on in the video, I'm going to put it on my little stamper first, and then we're going to wet the backing. So again, this is just up to, you know, again, another personal preference. But I'm showing you both ways to do it. Okay, and then the image comes off really quickly. So I kind of fussed with it here. I didn't actually mean to pull it off of the backing paper just yet, but that's okay because we save it. It's not ruined. Just be really gentle. Okay, and then we're gonna put it on our stamper, or a little silicone tool. I got this little silicone tool, my goodness, I cannot talk today, at the Dollar Tree. It's like a makeup sponge. Okay, and so you're gonna look through your stamper and try to see where you want to place it, and then squish that puppy on there. Okay, you want to make sure you get out all of the excess water, so make sure it's really good. Pat that baby down. And then you see all that overhang, we don't need it. So this is where we're going to take our nail file, and you're going to gently rub the free edge. You're going to gently file your sidewalls, just, you know, kind of where your nail meets your skin, and gently just file away the tip of that's overhanging. Oh, and then I kind of messed up here. That was a bad idea. Don't do that. And so for this part that's not like towards your skin, obviously you can't take the file like I just did. Grab you an orange wood stick. Oh, and a silicone tool, I'm sorry. And take the silicone tool and squish it in your sidewalls and up in your cuticle, and make sure everything's kind of squeegeed out there. And rub down really, really good. And then we are going to take our orange wood stick and a little bit of pure acetone. I just kind of pour a little bit into the cap here. Bloop. Okay. So now, orange wood stick, we're going to take the sharp end that's like a toothpick, and you're just going to run it along just gently. Okay, it's going to look like I'm doing this really rough, but this is sped up, so I'm really not, I promise. So you're going to take the pointed end of your cuticle tool and kind of like, there you go, like lay it down, and then I roll it away from my nail. So that way I'm kind of like, acetone, what it does is it kind of melts the edges of your water slide. So you want to push it down, like dip it in the acetone, push it down, kind of wait a second for it to melt, and then roll it away from your nail. And then that kind of like, it, I don't know how to explain it, but it just like, it melts it to your nail in, you know, on the edge. And anyway, yeah. If you can get it, I am so sorry. I'm kind of feeling under the weather today, and I just cannot think. But anyway, so no worries. We have a little bit of a mess to clean up on the sides, but hey, no biggie. We'll take a nail brush after we cure it, and we'll get the excess water slide and color off of our skin. No biggie. Okay, so I'm still trying to fiddle with this and remove the extra water slide, but it's okay. Okay, so after I'm done with this and picking at that, I'm going to take my gel top coat, and we're just going to go right over that water slide, and then we're going to give it a cook. Okay, so now when doing your top coat, you want to do really, really thin layers. Don't just glob it on there, or it'll wrinkle. So just really thin. I mean, wipe off all the extra liquid in your bottle to where anything is barely on your brush. Okay, you want to cover, make sure you're covering all of your sides. That way you don't have any peeling of your decals or anything. And make sure you cap your free edge. Okay, and so while that's cooking in the lamp, we are going to prepare and multitask our next water slide. So we're going to do the holographic cheetah print, and this is the second way that I was telling you about in the beginning that we can do it. I like to do it this way because I don't lose my decal in the water, as y'all saw earlier. So I'll just lay it on my silicone tool or your stamping, you know, the little pad, and just kind of, you know, lay some water on there with a nail brush. Don't get it like soaking wet, just a little bit, and it'll loosen up. Okay, and then if you get a little bit on your skin like I'm doing here, I'm just cleaning that up with the acetone again. Just try not to get it on the decal. And then, yeah, it's all good as new. And then this is how we're looking on that guy. Alright, so our other water decal is ready to pull away from the paper now, or the backing. So I'm going to gently take my tweezers and see how easy that is to slide away. And then just dump off the backing, we don't need that. And then again, we're going to look through our silicone tool for our placement on our nail. Just kind of eyeballing where you want to stick it, and then mash it down. And remember, we have base coat on underneath all of these decals, so that kind of helps it stick as well. Okay, take your silicone tool, squeegee out all of your wrinkles, because we're putting a flat thing on a round surface. So there's bound to be wrinkles and creases, and there might be some bubbles, but that's okay. Just kind of, you know, rub them out as best you can. And then we're going to file our sidewalls. And we're going to file our free edge, get rid of that overhang, gently peel it away, and then we're going to do the same thing with our orange wood stick again. We're going to dip it in some acetone. We're going to hold it to the decal and kind of rub and roll it away from our nail. Hold it and roll it away. There we go. Alright, so we're going to top coat that with our gel top coat, and we're going to give that a cook. Alright, so while that's cooking, we're going to get our next decal. Okay, so now it's time for the flowers. Now these are a little bit easier because it's just a little single image rather than your full nail. So if you're going to begin and, you know, dip your toes into water slides and decals, I suggest doing like smaller images rather than a full nail. But yeah, so we're going to slide that backing away again. Okay, and then this is how we're looking on the cheetah print. Okay, so middle finger, I'm just kind of seeing where I want to go with this because I kind of wanted to do it like at the bottom corner of my nail. And then just squish it on there. Okay, be gentle. And then you're going to take your silicone tool again and you're going to rub out all those creases and all of your extra water if there's any trapped. You want to get all that out. And then again, you're going to file away any of the excess like overhang of the decal. Okay, and then if you find that you get a little bit too much water on your stamper, no worries, just kind of blot it up with a little torn off piece of paper towel. Alright, now we're going to place the small decal kind of towards the top of the nail, towards the cuticle. Just so you can see like a size comparison. And we're going to squish that on there. And then we're going to rub it away with our cuticle tool. Make sure we get everything squeezed out, all the wrinkles out. We're going to give that a top coat and we're going to cook that one. Alright, so we're going to do the same for the last two decals, and these are both full sheets, so same thing applies as our pinky and our ring. Alright, so I'm going to be quiet, let y'all finish watching how I do this, and speed it up, and then I'll be back at the end. Alright, so I'm going to grab some cuticle oil because we are all done and top coated. I am using Northern Lights Skincare in the scent Desert Ghost Flower. This is one of my top favorite scents from them. And we're just going to rehydrate those cuticles. Alright guys, so this is it for water slides. What do you think? Have you tried them? Are you a pro? Are you a beginner? Did you like this video? If you did, let me know down below. And thanks for joining the Dreadful family and being here with me. I appreciate all of you guys. Without y'all, you know, this wouldn't be happening. I wouldn't be able to show you guys all the cool nail things. Alright, so this is it. Please go check out Voza. Yeah. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps me out and kind of keeps me going, guys. Alright, so until next time. Oh, and let me know which one was your favorite decal, because I think the cactus one's my favorite. But alright, so until next time. Bye!